Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a device that I believe everybody should have in this day and age, and that is a charger. But not just a regular charger, it would be a multi-port charger that has the ability to charge all of your devices. And that's what we're seeing here. This is the Charging Mate from a company called Kovol, and they reached out and asked if I would be interested in checking it out. And because I use and sometimes carry a lot of electronic devices, I said yes, and they were gracious enough to send it over. We're going to be looking at an unboxing and a quick use of this Charging Mate here. So as you can see from the packaging here, this has a output or a power delivery of 120 watts. And what that means is my MacBook, it can easily charge my MacBook all by itself and deliver the maximum output that I would need to charge my MacBook. But if I needed to charge two MacBooks, it actually has intelligent sensors inside, which will be able to deliver the outage to both of them. So let's say if it's 120 watts, it could deliver 60 and 60 to both of them and charge them simultaneously. But not just charge them pretty quickly, which is what you need. So this could easily charge anything from a cell phone, an Apple Watch, smartwatch, all the way up to tablets, iPads, and computers, MacBooks, MacBook Pros, MacBook Airs, things like that. So I think that this is something that a lot of people really need, especially in this day and age when so many people are relying on electronics. So let's go ahead and open up the box here so we can see what all is inside. Now, I know there are a ton of these things out on the market, so it always, you always have to see what sets a particular one aside from some of the other ones. So inside of the box, you have a removable charging or power cord, which is good. I like the fact that it is removable because of the size of this. You can easily travel with it. So normally, if this would be, attached to the device, then it makes it a little bit difficult to kind of pack and stuff like that. But because you can remove the power cord, I could see myself kind of throwing this maybe inside of a pair of shoes in a bag, and then the charger itself in the other shoe, and I can easily have it separated. But there it is. The power cord is actually 4.9 feet long, so almost 5 feet long. So you do get a good length of this, especially if you're traveling. Maybe you go to a hotel. Normally the plugs are behind the nightstand or something like that. You can easily plug this in and run it up and have it on top of the nightstand to be able to use it. But also if you're using it at home, maybe you have this sitting on your desk, this will give you enough length to be able to do that. That is the only thing on that side. Let's see what's on this side. You have the actual charging port there, and then you have some instructions here or a user guide. So again, this is 120 watt power delivery, and it says 4-port GAN desktop charger. So we'll set this box off to the side, and as with any electronics, I always recommend that you go through and kind of read the instruction manual, the user guides, and things like that, just because it's going to give you a lot of information that you definitely want to know. So it gives you a product diagram. It tells you what the different ports are, because you do have a couple of different ports on this. And then it says using your desktop charger, and then again some specifications on the back there. So that is really good. All right, let's take a look at the Charging Mate here. All right, get it out of this plastic. And there it is. So you guys can see it here in my hand. It is a nice and small package. It's very good for traveling purposes, but also, as I mentioned, if you're going to have it sitting on your desk, you don't want some big clunky thing that's going to take up a lot of room. So you do have the ability to have this be very, very small, sitting on your desk, and not take up too much real estate. It's got kind of like a matte feel to it here, and then you have a glossy kind of band around it. And then on the front here, you do have your different ports. So you have two USB-A quick charge ports, and then you have two USB-C power delivery ports there. On the bottom here, you do have a couple of LEDs, which will probably show you that it's connected and on. And then you have some branding right there, Kovol. Nothing on all the other sides except for, again, some branding on the side here. And then in the back here, you have where you would connect your power cord. So again, very, very simple, very easy. It's just very compact, which is nice. So I think it's going to definitely do well for traveling purposes. So let me go ahead and connect this and maybe connect some devices to it and see how it works. All right, so I've brought out a couple of different devices, things that I would normally use the Charger Mate here to charge up, especially if I was traveling. And just by way of comparison, here's my iPhone 13 Pro Max, and here it is compared to the charger. As you guys can see, it is very, very small. It is a little chunky because obviously you want all that power that it's going to deliver, but still a nice and small form factor. So I've plugged in the cable to the wall. I'll go ahead and plug it in to the charger itself. And I don't know if you guys can make it out, but the LEDs are lit up right at the bottom there, letting you know that it is getting some power. So we'll go ahead and start with the iPhone 13 Pro Max here. I have a USB-C to Lightning cable here, so I'll go ahead and plug that in the top one there. And I'll plug it into the phone. There it is. As you guys can see, it is charging, so it's doing a great job at that. And then I have my iPad mini here. So I have a USB-C to USB-C because this one does use a USB-C port. So I'll go ahead and plug that in and plug it in the bottom. And now it is charging. As you guys can see, there it was 100% charged already, but it is charging the iPad as well. So now I have the two USB-C ports charging the two devices, and then I have the other two USB-A quick charge ports available in case I wanted to charge something that uses a USB-A port. But let's say I wanted to go ahead and charge something besides the phone and the iPad, something a little bit bigger like a MacBook, which I have in the back there. I'll go ahead and take this one off. The MacBook does charge via USB-C, so I'll leave that one connected. I'll bring it here a little bit into view. Let's see if I can do that. So I'm on the YouTube page there, looking at different things. I'll go ahead and plug it in the side here. And there it is. I don't know if you guys can make it out, but it is charging the MacBook there, so it's doing a great job at that. So again, you know, this is something that I would definitely recommend. The majority of people that are using multiple electronic devices that have the need for them to be kept topped off, and not only topped off, but quickly topped off, would definitely pick up. So if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link where you guys can pick this guy up. It is available in a couple different options. So depending on what you need, you can see what best suits your needs for that. I'll leave that link below in case you guys are interested. But that was a quick unboxing and quick look at the Charger Mate from Kovol. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.